The challenge here for developers is that the subsidy price, that's £44 per megawatt hour or $55, is simply too low. The government has blamed inflation. And a little earlier we spoke to Rebecca Williams from the Global Wind Energy Council. She explained a little bit more detail about why that inflation has impacted on developers' ability to build these wind farms.
Offshore wind is still cheap. Let's be clear about that. And actually, considering alternatives such as gas, it is still much cheaper than those alternatives. But since the beginning of the war in Ukraine, the world has changed, and we're seeing huge inflationary cost pressures on products like steel, on labour costs, and the government has not accounted for that in the most recent auction. Now, this is a problem that has a solution. The government can solve this if they want to, and I think industry is obviously very keen to work with them to do that. The UK is operating in a global marketplace for this investment now. And actually, there are many other countries out there who want to do offshore wind now and are putting in place a policy framework to attract that investment.
So the Global Wind Energy Council very critical of the government there. The opposition Labour Party also critical. Its spokesman Ed Miliband has described this as an absolute disaster for Britain. The government, for its part, the Department for Energy Security and Net Zero, said that other countries have been also struggling in similar ways through this process, similar processes that they are carrying out. Germany and Spain are two examples. It also said that significant number of solar power, onshore wind, tidal energy schemes, and for the first time geothermal projects have been awarded funding. So it's not just offshore wind energy that's in play here, it's onshore wind and other renewable energies too. But the challenge is that as we work towards 2050, the government has a net zero target in line with many other countries. On the way to 2050, we first have to hit 2030, and the government has an objection to more than triple offshore wind capacity from 14 gigawatts to 50 gigawatts. Now, if they can't get more of these offshore wind projects off the ground or off the seabed, if you like, quickly, then there's going to be big challenges in meeting that target.